All right, I think we are live. So let's go ahead and get this all set up. All right, guys, what's going on, guys? So it's Ricky with Technical Solutions. This is Justin, and right there, if you guys can see, where is it? Boom, boom, boom. We got Joel, Swole Joel right there. So hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. Wanted to quickly kind of cover. So we are going to be doing a giveaway today. So we didn't hit 100K just yet. We most likely are going to hit 100K tomorrow. We've been growing at an average of like we were growing at an average of at about like 400 to 500 a day, and then leading up to the resistance of 100K. I swear that there's like the volume is a little bit slow. So just wanted to thank you guys for this huge transition. I know it's just another number. It's just, you know, more followers, right? But in reality, for those that don't know who it is that I am or what our group stands for, or what it is that we are, right? So you can see Justin's sweater, you can see my shirt. Our community is called Technical Solutions. We offer a free networking platform for people all over the world. So one of the biggest reasons that I started this was because I wanted it to be more accessible for people to be exposed to the market and how to be successful in these different marketplaces. So what it's really made a transition over to is to, you know, any market that anyone invests in, they're more than welcome to share their experience, and we're here to encourage, you know, like-minded individuals to surround themselves with people that share the same interests. And that's exactly not only what we do online, but if you guys ever are in, you know, Gilbert, Arizona, ever want to meet up with us, that's the overall environment that we promote, you know, within our household. And we're all doing different things that, you know, kind of benefit us in our careers and the different things that we're studying for. And that's what I hope for each and every single one of you. So we started last year really kind of doing these daily upload videos to YouTube. And we started with 1,000 subscribers. And now we're pretty much at 100,000. So we're about 500 shy to hitting 100,000 subscribers. And I wanted to do a giveaway just to give you guys thanks, and also to encourage you guys. You know, I think one of the biggest reasons that people, one of the biggest markets that we invest in the stock market is the stock market. So I feel like to make it more accessible for people, I wanted to do this form of giveaway. So someone that's asking, what's the giveaway going to be? We're going to stick to our Sunday stock talk. I'm going to break that down for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'm going to announce the giveaway. It is going to be a limited number of what is it like? It's a limited thing that we're going to be giving out. So I'm going to be explaining that in just a bit. So we have a couple people that are joining us live. I'm sorry, Justin, but I'm going to have to cut you out again on the YouTube live stream. If you're joining us live on Facebook, I do want to let you know that there is a link on this post for you to join us live on YouTube if you want to be able to see my screen. If you are tuning in from Instagram, then I do want to let you know that, oh, what's going on? So I do want to let you know that you can join us or follow us on YouTube and just search up my name. My name should be popping up. It's Ricky, and I should be one of the first people that pop up. Look at this hair, guys. I got a haircut. So thumbs up if you guys like it. Thumbs down if you don't like making money. So let's go ahead and kind of get started with our Sunday stock talk. So our Sunday stock talk is what we do every single Sunday for our overall group, and it's where we come together and we talk about the top stocks that we see value in for the overall week. So I'm going to kind of get straight to the point. I'm going to break down one of the top stocks that I see value in, and then I'm going to go based off of my private group, the people that I mentor and that I work with on a daily basis. Those are the people that are part of my course. I'm going to talk about the top stocks that they see value in, and then I'm going to do for all those that are tuning in live as well. So let's go ahead and kind of get started. So we got Darren saying boom, boom, boom. I feel like that's a huge thing that people say now. So another day, another dollar, boom, 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 and all that good stuff. So Justin, there you go. You are out of the frame. I do apologize, my man. So, all right, let's go ahead and say what's up to everyone. So for all those that are tuning in live right now on the YouTube live stream, if you guys can post what is the top one stock. So we have a you know, structure. What is the top one stock that you see value in this week? So you have to put the ticker symbol, your entry, exit, and stop loss, and why it is that you see value. So I want to see what it is that you guys see value in, and for me to kind of just quickly break it down real quick. So we got DUST. What's going on? So we got DRN, KEM, GE. Let's see. Keep on going. So let's see how many people we have joining us live. Oh. There we go. There we go. Dang. All right, we got a couple DGAs. We got RAD. JDST did show signs of an inverse. MU, DZSI. KEM. Where? Oh, KEM. Oh, there it goes. XXII. And boom. There you guys go, blowing up the chat. So if you guys have not liked the video already, I hope that you guys are super pumped and enjoy these Sunday stock talks. I always look forward to these talks all together. So I know that's pretty nerdy, but what's going on. So JDST, oh, there we have it on Instagram. We got JNUG HMNY. That's pretty cool. So I like that. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and start breaking some stocks down. So I'm going to be talking about the ones that I see value, and then I'm going to start breaking some down that are private group shared, just like I already explained. So let me kind of get straight to it. So thank you guys again for being so active within the live chat. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller. So boom, boom. And then there's Justin, but oh, there you go, Justin. You are gone. Just kidding. So I'm this little square over here, and Justin is right there. Do you guys like my shirt? I don't know if you guys knew, but we have some baseball tees for Tech with Apparel. What do you guys think? Does it make my eyes? I know I have beautiful blue eyes. I'm not too sure if you guys can tell. Just kidding. I have brown eyes. They're like the worst color. So, but yeah, if you guys want to pick some up, I think they're like $15 or $18 or something like that. Not that bad if you guys see value in it, right? So if you guys want, you know, I don't know. You guys definitely don't have to. But let's go ahead and get right to it. So, that was one of the stocks that I was looking at. This is, so I have two watch lists for those that don't know. So two. I have two different watch lists. Sometimes I have three. And one of the things that I do, which I would encourage you guys to do, is there's my general watch list like you can see down here, but the reason that I have two is because you want to stay very micro focused within what it is that you are trading. So if you can become very micro focused and solely focus on stocks that are actively trending up, you can, you know, there's a lot of noise that's going on in the group chat. There's a lot of noise that's going on in any platform. But if you become very micro focused and focus on what is actively trending up, so what can actually grow your account, I feel like it's much easier to get a better understanding of what to invest in and what to take advantage of an opportunity in. So by looking at these different stocks, so yeah, I'm going to go straight down the list. EEM is one of the stocks. DGAS is one of the top stocks that I've already invested in. That's my opinion. These are not suggestions. These are just the ones that I see value in. And the reason why is it has a very known or very common support at $24. So this is one of my top not call outs for the week, but one of the ones that I see a lot of value in for this week, and I'm going to explain to you guys why. The reason why is because of this previous support. So it's all about knowing where is a good buy and where is a good sell, and being able to understand that DGAS, this ETF, if you guys don't know what that is, I have numerous videos, actually a recent video that talks about it if you guys haven't checked that one out already. And it has a support at $24 and a resistance at $28. So that margin of potential profit, so if we calculate that, from $24 to $28 offers about 17% potential on the low end. The last time that this happened, when I called out the support at $24, we waited for the confirmation and the break above $26, and then it started trending up from $26.50 to all the way up to $33, which is the resistance that it hit. It was able to cover 25% potential for profit. Now, it's all about the reversal and the confirmation and the break above the EMA. That's what we've been waiting for all week last week. And I think this week is going to be my week for this stock. Again, not something that I would encourage anyone to trade, especially if you don't see value in it. But one of the things that you can see right here is, do you see these candles? The body of the candles are now actually holding above the EMA. One of the big indications is once we get the break above $24 and $25, we experience a pullback, and then it starts bounce. This is what a full-on confirmation of an uptrend is. Do you see how it's kind of, it's building this little cup, right? It's trending down, it started to flatline, and then the next thing would be signs of a reversal, right? Starting to trend back up. So therefore I can buy here, which then I can later sell at like $30, let's say. So it's about a 30% return. So me investing $10,000 into this, seeing a 3% or 30% return within a week to a week and a half, that's huge. You know, that can, you know, it's not about taking 15 positions in a month or 30 positions in a month, right? Or whatever the case may be, to hit your overall goal. How amazing would it be with these swing trading techniques to be able to make this money on a consistent basis with only having to take 1, 2, 3, or 4 overall positions for the entire month and to still hit your percentage growth goal. And that's exactly what we teach within our Learn Plan Profit course. It's quality, not quantity. And we're still waiting for the confirmation so I can add more to my position. And then once, you know, we get that full-on confirmation that, hey, you know, DGAS is now actively trending up. So for an example, is one of the things that we're waiting for is when it breaks above the EMA. So we have this part so far already. When it pushes up and then it pulls back, that's what we want to see. And then when it hits the resistance, again, we know where to sell. So make sure that before you take your position, you understand where you're buying, where you're selling, and where you're going to be cutting your losses. So that was one of the stocks This is one that has been called out very often within our group. And that's, I mean, the reason that I added it to my general watch list was first, I saw the pattern. It's an ascending uptrend pattern. I've covered this if you haven't watched it already, the different patterns to look for when swing trading. So this is something that's continuously been showing signs of an uptrend, but it's doing it when it has these sell-offs and it breaks above the EMA. That's when I see the most potential for profit. And then when it peaks out, again, at this resistance level on this ascending uptrend. Do you see this consolidation that it's having right now? It's showing signs of a potential reversal, a potential bounce. What's the next? It continues to make new highs as well. So with that pattern continuing, if this pattern continues, right, it's never 100%, but from around $75 to the potential, or let's go based off of where it's at right now. So about $77.33 to the potential of hitting that resistance at $90. That potential for profit is nearly 17%. I don't know about you guys, but if I could invest $10,000 and make, a $1,700 return, that's pretty solid. And the pattern makes sense. I understand what it is that I'm looking for a full-on confirmation, and it makes sense to me, and that's why this stock is in my watch list. And that's what I would encourage for each and every single one of you that's watching. All the stocks in your active uptrending watch list should be stocks and patterns that you understand, that you see value in, and that you believe, not only believe, but the patterns themselves show that they could actually make you money. And then DUST, so this is one that we called out very briefly. The reason that we saw value in this one was because, again, this is more of a gold-based ETF. It showed the confirmation and the bounce. My support and resistance lines just popped up. The support here at $20, which is a previous support that it's had before, and the resistance at $28. What's that potential for profit? Since our call out, so one of the members within our Learn Plan Profit group was able to bring it back up to our attention, and since the call out, it's showing signs of a reversal, but it's also showing a resistance at $28 based on previous patterns. So that would be expected. So we know where's a good buy, where's a good sell, and where we could potentially sell it for a good profit. It offers nearly a 40% return. It doesn't mean that you have to take the position. It just means that, hey, this is a very common pattern. We know the inverse ETF of this, and that's NUGT, and as we can verify, NUGT is now showing signs of a downward pattern, and it makes sense. QRVO had a huge pullback, so we're going to have to follow up with that one and see how that one turns out. And then DRIP. DRIP is showing signs of a continuous downtrend. I talked to Justin about this one right before we went live, and this is all I told him. So DRIP, it's an ETF, so it's a decaying ETF, and it's a very simple pattern. The easiest way that I can put it is you see these support and resistance lines that I drew. So when it breaks the support, do you see when it's trending down, it breaks the support. So I had the support here around $20. Remember that. It continued to trend down. It made a new support at $16. That's where it bounced. And then where did it peak out at? Realistically, at the previous support, which becomes a new resistance. It had the sell-off. Previous support, right, was $16. It broke that support, had a sell-off, bounced at about $13, and then hit the resistance where? At the previous support. So again, old support levels are becoming new resistance levels. All we have to wait for is for it to verify the bounce, just like it did already. It starts trending up. That's great. Where's the the ideal sell point? That would be realistically based on old support levels if this pattern continues, and that's right around $13. So basically, based on this current price point right here to that $13 resistance, we would see about a 26, over 25% potential for profit if this pattern continues. Understand that this is a decaying ETF, so it's continuously losing its value, so it's risky in that perspective. But if you're at least investing in something that's actively trending up and you have a max stop loss, so it accommodates whatever your max dollar loss is, then I think that could be huge. And yeah, just wanted to quickly talk about that one. This is JDST, also showing signs of a potential reversal. This has a very similar pattern to DUST, if you did not realize that already. And then the last one is going to be DRN. We're waiting for that full-on confirmation and the break above $20. I have my alert set. And it's all about waiting for the confirmation. So when it starts actively trending up, then that's when I'm going to get the confidence that, hey, this thing is actively showing signs of an uptrend, and I would feel that much more confident with taking a position on that one. So I wanted to quickly cover the different stocks that some people within our Learn Plan Profit group called out. So let's go ahead and start doing that. So we have Billings SYMC. So he broke it down, and that's what I asked for every person that calls out something within our Learn Plan Profit group, which is something that I would encourage for each and every single one of you to do as well, is to have a plan, have an understanding of what it is that you see value in for entry, exit, and stop loss. So we got SYMC. So I'm just going to copy that, put that right over here, and then paste it, and there we go. So let's go ahead and take a look at this plan. Support and resistance 27.25, 29.30. Okay, that makes sense. 29.30 $28 was a previous support, as you can see right here, and it did a lot of consolidation happening at $28. It's showing signs of a potential reversal, so it had this huge sell-off, right? And then it's starting to come back up in a couple of days. So because, that's something that you guys might want to look out for. It is going to be time for earnings season. So huge pullbacks are expected. If you guys don't know that, I have a video that talks about earnings. So search up on YouTube earnings and then my name, and then you'll have a video that pops up about that. So signs of a potential reversal here. So the support overall should be around $27, or just like you said, $27.25. So I actually see that. Do you see the support that it had here? So around $27.20, $27.25, that makes sense. That's not really the important part. It's more waiting for the confirmation, and that's right here. So let's go ahead and set our alerts. When SYMC starts actively trending above this specific price point, I would feel that much more confident for that. So good call out. I also want to stay up to date that if this one starts actively trending down, then there's no reason for me to really care too much about it, because I don't want to invest in something that's actively trending down. So now we got GR. Okay, sweet. I don't think I covered everything there. G, paste, boom. Let's see. Nope. GR. There we go. All right, so on this 180-day analysis, okay, so we could see that it IPO'd not that long ago. So graphiteenergycorp.com, looking at the news. Okay, so it has some news, up 22%, which is 115. Okay, so that was pretty relevant. So look into that, 22%. Okay, so all right, we can take away the news. We can see that the volume has become much more present. So if you see, as 2017 started, I don't know if the news is going to be very relevant here. It doesn't look like it is going to be on TD Ameritrade. So looking a little bit more into that company, we might want to look into the fundamentals and what it is that they have planned to act as a catalyst for news. This is a little bit of what's below $1, right? So this would be, in my perspective, with my trading style, it would be more of a day trade than a swing trade. But the thing that I really like about this one is that when it really does get going, it shows a lot of, it holds above the 180-day EMA. So based off my technique, one of the things that I would like to look out for is with this 180-day analysis, I would like to wait for the bounce. If it holds above the EMA, so it's showing signs of a pullback, which is something that's inevitable, right? We can't expect a stock to continuously always show signs of an uptrend, and it is pretty recent when it did IPO. So it had that nice little push up. We want to make sure that this uptrend pattern continues. So it is a very affordable stock. So it's sitting at a little bit under 70 cents per share. One of the things that I want to make sure is that it validates this uptrend pattern. So as long as it does not drop below the EMA line on the 180-day chart, then I can see why this one would continue to show signs of an uptrend. Now, it's all about buying the dips when I choose to take advantage of a position to ensure a good buy. So if this pattern continues, then one of the things that I can do is I'm going to set my alert here to ensure that it doesn't drop below 66, because I think that's where the EMA line is at. And if we set an alert, so right now it's trading right around 68.50. The overall highs, it did a triple top, as we can see there at 75 cents. We can set our alert if it goes above that. And during this pullback, pullbacks are not necessarily something that are scary to me. One of the things that I just want to look for is for the bounce off the 66 cents. And if we get that bounce and we get that confirmation that it actively starts trending up, then maybe I would feel comfortable taking a small position around 67, 68, or 70, and then knowing that the resistance is at 75. If this ascending uptrend pattern continues, it could probably make new highs and cover much more profit. So the really cool thing about these lower cap stocks is that it takes a lot less margin, or it takes, what is that, 5 cents for it to be able to cover 7.35%. But also take that into consideration that it's just this is a higher risk. Let's see what his breakdown was. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so with more risk comes more reward. So definitely, I just want to follow up with this one, see if the volume continues to rise. And I think this one would be a good one to potentially just add to your watch list. So that's GRXXF. So thank you again for calling that one out. Let's go ahead and move on over to OSTK. I think we already talked about that one. So that was OSTK. I hope my breakdown was pretty relevant on that. We have TELL. So TELL was one that we've called out already. If you could see the margins from the support at $10 to the resistance at $12, it looks like the resistance is pretty valid. Do you see this kind of peak that's showing? If this was a mirror, so looking at, if you guys can see my screen, I don't know if you guys have access to TD Ameritrade, but my YouTube live stream. But one of the things is that you can see that it shows somewhat of a peak at around $12 and the support at $10. And if this was a mirror, if you could mirror the other half, you could almost show a potential pattern that it's going to start trending back down, and then it's going to do exactly what it's done before. It breaks below $10, consolidates, breaks above the EMA, and then shows signs of an uptrend pattern. I think TEL is more overbought than it is oversold. I have my alert set here that if it makes new highs, great, but I also have my alert sets here as it continues to trend down. So I think that's a good call out, but I think it's a little bit too late to get into that one. ELY. So ELY, boom, boom, boom. There we go. A lot of consolidation happening at around, you see that $14 to maybe highs of 15, but realistically it's around $14.50. It's already too overbought. I don't think the margin is necessarily worth it. From the current price point that it's at right now to the highs of 15, even 15.20, offers about 4%, and the potential for loss is even just equivalent to that. So the risk/reward ratio, the golden ratio, like we called it under the Learn, Plan, Profit, isn't necessarily what it is that I want it to be. JDST, let's go ahead and break that one down. I think we already did right? So JDST showing signs of an uptrend pattern. Waiting for that. For me, I'm waiting for the break above $50. Once I get that confirmation that it's broken above 50, I would feel much more comfortable. I think I told you about it. From $50 to $60, being able to cover nearly 20% growth. That would be more than enough for me, but I want to make sure that this thing's actively trending up, because I know that this one, when it does get going, just like it did last time, it's a monster. But when it doesn't and it trends down, then it's also a monster in that perspective as well. So again, they're ETFs. So BGCP. BGCP. I'll do a couple from YouTube live stream, and then we should be done with that. So this is actually one that we've broken down before. I'm not too sure if that's how you came across it, but I have my alert set here when it breaks above 15. It's showing signs of a potential reversal. There is no confirmation of an uptrend pattern. It does have its earnings coming up pretty soon. So I just have my alert when it breaks above 15. It offers this margin from $15 to $16, which is about 7% return. You just have to ask yourself, out of all the stocks on your watch list, is this going to be the best one for the week? Compared to everything. I know that it's been showing a very consistent sign of an uptrend pattern, so you might feel very comfortable, and that's great. Does it get you to your weekly goal? And if it does, then great. It's a perfect stock for you. Based on my, kind of what it is that I'm looking for and the growth that I want to experience on a weekly basis, this wouldn't meet my criteria with the percentage growth. It's not actively trending up, and those are the two biggest reasons. So thank you again for calling that one out. I just don't think it's actively trending up, or at least kind of trending to experience any growth for this week. At least the pattern itself is not showing that confirmation for me. So let's go ahead and see what everyone else wants to break down. So let's see. Do you see any call outs? So we got XXII. Okay, that's one that was really popular last week, right? It broke $4. I do remember that. This thing has been a complete monster. 1 month ago, I don't know why I'm pointing at the light. 1 month ago, have you guys ever tuned in for the Sunday Stock Talk? We called it out when it was at this double bottom here at $2. People were so afraid of it. I waited for it to break above 220. I had the smallest amount invested into it. I had about $1,500 invested into this. And then when it broke above 250 or 250, I think it was 250, it broke above that, and then I covered profits. Ended up hitting highs of $3, had a pullback, bounced at 250. So again, old resistance level becomes new support level, and it just has been actively trending up ever since. No signs of a reversal. It is showing some consolidation right around that $4 price point. Guys, set your alerts, and if the uptrend pattern and the hype continues, then if the rally continues and there's no signs of a reversal, then I don't understand what the question is, right? As long as you're managing your risk and that the potential for profit is much greater than the potential for loss, then I think it's a great pick. But as of now, it is at a resistance. It's showing signs of a pullback. Keep a close eye on the direction that the EMA line is pointing. If it starts pointing down, then understand that, hey, it is overbought. It is at $4. It's going to most likely pull back. But again, just like last time, it pulled back to $250. So maybe we can get a pullback to $3, wait for the bounce there, wait for the reversal, and then be able to take advantage of that opportunity from there. So now we got someone calling out RAD. Okay, so we got Run Sky Spree 8. So you're very adamant about calling out RAD. So I want to ask you, where do you plan on buying, where do you plan on selling, and where do you plan on cutting losses before I break it down for you? So this is how I want you guys to this is how I want you guys. So Angel, that's a perfect call out. IOTS. And it's not the ticker that I'm saying is a perfect call out. The reason that I'm saying it's a perfect call out is because he put it in the proper format. Pullback and at least gave me some understanding on why it's a good buy. So I had this pullback. It had this bounce at around $6 to $6.50. Started to show signs of an uptrend pattern, and now it's going back to the margin from $7.50 to $8.50, which offers a 12.5% margin of profit. So I do think, Angel, that it is overbought right now. It pushed up very quickly. I would wait a little bit for a pullback at around $6.90 to $7, and then once the rally continues, if that EMA line continues to point up, then I would feel much more comfortable investing in this one as it's trending up. The one thing that I would suggest about this one is this thing kind of moves all over the place. I would move or edit my EMA line to about 20 to 25, and this is why. So do you guys see my EMA line right now? If I change it to this, it's going to be a lot more loose, right? So the reason why is because this thing pulls back so quickly. You want to make sure that you don't stop loss out just because you think that it's going to pull back and reverse when it needs some more cushion. So this one, I think, just needs a little bit more cushion, and then it actively trends up and it makes more sense. So hope that little tip helps out. I'm going to move my EMA line back to where it's at. All right, let's do one more. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right, so one more breakdown. All right, so we got Run Sky Spree 8 saying buy at 220, sell at 135, waiting for a downtrend to buy in. Okay, so let's go ahead and break down RAD. Thank you again for taking time and breaking that one down. So RAD's, okay, this is Rite Aid. I believe they were potentially going to be bought out or something like that, right? I think it was Amazon that was looking into them, right? There has to be. I remember this. So Brandon, it's the link that's connected to this Facebook chat where you will gain access to being able to see my screen. Okay, oh yeah. Oh, canceled. Okay, so I think maybe that's why it experienced such a huge pullback. But it's actively trending up, and I think maybe that's what got it to its point. It did have its earnings, didn't hit its expectations, and it's been showing signs of an uptrend. So that's nice. So you said you would buy at 220, so I like that you would look to buy for a pullback. I would do the same thing here. I would change the study filter and the EMA to 25, and the reason why is that it's a little bit of a lower cap stock and it needs a little bit more cushion, and we want to make sure that we catch this when it's actively trending up. So I would say if you can buy it at 220 or around 225, that would make a lot of sense as long as the EMA line is still pointing up and making sure that you're catching it when it pulls back, waiting for the break above the EMA, and then being able to capture it for that rally. So let's see, boom. Boom, yeah, 25%. So the next resistance that I would see would be anywhere around from $2.50 to about $2.90, which is the last time where it peaked out at. So I think that's a good call out, a little bit of a lower cap stock, but it is actively trending up. So I think that's great in that perspective. But let's go ahead and talk about the giveaway. So that's it for the Sunday Stock Talk, guys. Let me go ahead and make my screen a little bit bigger. So for all those that have been waiting, where are we at for subscribers? Let's see.
$99,493.
Oh, we're not even at 99,500. I thought we were at 99,500. No?
500 away.
Okay, so we're 507 subscribers away from hitting 100,000. So I know you guys definitely don't have to, but if you guys can tell your friends or at least share a video within our YouTube channel that you think can benefit someone or guide someone or spark some interest into someone that we can get them in the right direction, we'd really appreciate the support. And if you can't, then I 100% understand. It would just really help us out to be able to hit that 100K mark. But I know it really doesn't mean anything. It's just a matter of time, and patience is key. It's just I want that. What is it? Silver plaque?
Yeah.
From YouTube. I'm going to get a silver plaque from YouTube, and it's all thanks to you guys. So this is just one of the giveaways that I'm doing for 100K, and let's go ahead and kind of get started. So for all those, first of all, if you guys haven't liked this video already, that would be great, just to give it a thumbs up. Where are we at right now? So we're at 185 likes. If we can get to 250 likes, how many people do we have tuning in live?
535.
Let's see. Okay, so if we can get to 250 likes, let's see where it goes. So we're at 200 right now. All right, if you guys just want to give the video a thumbs up. Let's see. It's saying, hey, play the Google. So Jake is saying that he's not subscribed. Jake, I know that you're subscribed because you tune in for like every live stream. He always messages me on Instagram. 258?
Yep, just broke it.
Dang. Okay. Woo.
They're ready for it.
That was all right. We are ready for the giveaway. So, all right. That's actually probably really loud, and I really do apologize. So, how long is this giveaway going to be active for?
3 hours.
So, active for 3 hours. So, I think that's perfect. No, let's do it for 5 hours. The reason why?
I'll change it right now.
Is it real? Okay. The reason that I say that, so he's going to change it. He's going to make it active for 5 hours. I want it to be to the end of today. Right now is 7 o'clock p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and for them to have access to it until the end of today. So I know not everyone is going to be able to watch this thing, but it's going to be limited for the first 100 people. So, right?
100 people. 100
people for the Learn, Plan, Profit Lesson Library. So, first, I want to thank you guys for all the time that you guys, look, we all have different things going on, and I know we all come from different backgrounds, and one of the most amazing things is that I get super pumped because we come together as a group every Sunday, and you guys dedicate your time, which I find so valuable, every single Sunday. And I know that some people might not be where it is that they want to, but they have huge goals or aspirations for 2018. If you guys like the way that I break things down, if you guys like the way that when it comes down to like investing in the stock market, if you guys like the stocks that I focus on and how it is that I explain them, then obviously you guys know about my course if you guys have watched any of my videos, and that's the Learn, Plan, Profit Lesson Library. It's the first link in the description. And one of the things that I wanted to do for you guys, if possible, for those that see value in it, is we wanted to do $100 off. So it's going to be the 100K giveaway, and the promo code is going to be 100K. We are going to limit it to the first 100 people by the end of today. So that gives 100 people the ability to sign up for the Learn, Plan, Profit Lesson Library so there you go, 100K. That is the promo code to get you $100 off and to allow you to have a lifetime access, for those that don't know, to the Learn, Plan, Profit Lesson Library. So that's where I explain to you step by step. And it's, you can rewatch it. You can do whatever it is that you want, with it. And once you have access to that, there's a link to our private group chat. That is where I speak to you, not just text, but I speak to the entire Learn, Plan, Profit team every single day, Monday through Friday on a daily basis. We jump on a voice call at market open. I talk about the different stocks that I'm trading. They talk about the different stocks that they're trading, and I answer all your questions. And that's my goal for each and every single one of you. I know that anyone can put a course out there, right? That's not the important part. You can learn, right? It took me years to learn, and you can learn out of everywhere. But if it comes down to opportunity cost, and you like the way that I explain things, and you would like to work with me and speak to me daily about, what it is that you see value in, how it is that I might, giving you my own 2 cents. I want to make sure that you guys know that I don't tell you where to buy. I don't tell you where I sell, or nothing like that. I help you build your foundation and your eye for value. And if that's something that, if you're willing to actually work towards this goal, then I would love to work with each and every single one of you. So it's going to be for the first 100 people. We're going to be giving away the 100, the coupon is 100K. So 100 and then just the K. So that will save you $100 off. And for those that, already are in the Learn, Plan, Profit Lesson Library, I want to do something for them as well because they,
of course.
So I'm going to, I think we can. So for those that are part of the Learn, Plan, Profit Lesson Library, so it's saying where's the link? So it's the first link in the description for those that don't have access to it. So the first link in the description will take you on over to the Learn, Plan, Profit Lesson Library. For those that are already part of the Learn, Plan, Profit Lesson Library, I think we'll do that when we actually do hit 100K. So that should be by tomorrow. So by the end of tomorrow, we are going to select, I was going to say 10, no. I'll do 50 people. We'll do 50 people, and I'll give away the t-shirts. So I'll message you guys, and I'll pick 50 random people. So I'll do whoever's enrolled in the Learn, Plan, Profit course. We'll do 50 t-shirts of TechBud tees, giving those away. So I really do want to thank you for everything that is that you guys have done. for me and for the overall community. I've told you guys that I'm working on our headquarters, where I hope that we can kind of take this transition of not just working online, but being able to come and meet in person. I don't know about you guys, but I'd love to meet you in person and work with you guys on a daily basis. And I think that would be great. So we're going to be working on the headquarters. We're going to be taking care of that next week. I think Harley and Phil are going to be checking out the warehouses. I'm not going to be in Arizona all week next week. So I'm super pumped about that. And it's just, we have huge plans for 2018. We'd love to have you throughout this whole experience. And I really hope that, we can be a catalyst for your success. Not only when investing in the stock market, but for the buying and reselling of cars. And also, for those that don't know, for those that are asking what's another part, the TechBet apparel. So it's linked down below. It's for the TechBet apparel. The website altogether today is going to be 25% off. So that's sweaters, t-shirts, everything. So everything is going to be 25% off until the end of tomorrow. And feel free to check that out. Our shirts start at $9. Again, it's not for profit or anything like that. Especially the t-shirts. I'm pretty sure I take a loss. The whole thing is I don't buy expensive stuff when it comes down to apparel or anything like that. People know that I'm very frugal, and I know that a lot of people that follow me are the same way. So why would I try to sell $50 t-shirts or $30 t-shirts when I wouldn't pay $30 for a t-shirt? So I really like what my company stands for, what our community stands for, and what my team stand for. And I want it to be accessible for everyone. So for $9, you can represent, and support, just kind of represent, right, tech buds. So that's really just it. What? Where? You doing? I can't see anything. All right, but that is really just it, guys. I'm super pumped for tomorrow. So right there. What was it? Oh, I didn't see anything. Okay, I'm pretty bad with that. So I think we have to end the live stream pretty hyped up. So maybe I should get a large to show my muscles. Okay, so this is a medium. So So we don't have leather jackets or anything like that. We have like these TechBud tees, so these baseball tees, if you guys like them. I think that they fit pretty good, and they kind of scallop. So don't make fun of like my bottoms, but I'm wearing my Adidas, and they're kind of like scalloped. I think they're pretty cool. We have the regular TechBud t-shirts. You guys can check out the website. It's all linked down below. But yeah, okay, so we got people that are pumped. I like it. So again, the discount altogether for the next 5 hours on the Learn Plan Profit Lesson Library, it's the first link in the description, to get $100 off for the 100K giveaway. You guys are gonna just have to use the promo code 100K. So that's 100K. It's limited to the first 100 people, and we are gonna cut it off from there, and that is it. So Angelo19, thank you for the discount. Of course, thank you again for being a part of the team. Ricky needs to hit the gym. I know, I went to the gym today. Gee willikers, man, you guys are horrible. Guys, my biceps are kind of coming in. Look. Okay, so we can't make the gains at the gym, but we'll definitely make them on the in the market.
Let's
go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, sweet. So thank you guys again so much for your time. I hope that you guys all have an amazing Sunday. And I'm super pumped for Mondays. And I know that if you guys are part of our community, even our free group, like join our free group if you guys don't want to be part of our Learn Plan Profit course. I get it. So be a part of our free group. And trust me, you're always going to look forward to Mondays. It's the best day of the week for me because I get to surround myself with so many motivated people, and I love what it is that I do. And I hope and I wish the best for each and every single one of you. So continue working hard, continue following dreams, let your passion be what drives in your success. And this is how we end our live stream. So, okay, Google, play. Come on. There we go. We got it. All right, guys. Thank you guys again so much. I hope that you guys all have an amazing Sunday. Take it easy. Did we hit 100K? We're still at 99,000 subscribers. So thank you guys again. Take it easy. Wish you guys the best, and we'll talk to you guys soon.